You look great. Not sure what to ask. Jackie. Okay, well, if you think of a question, go ahead and ask. You can ask a mediumship question. One of the things that we'll be talking about this Saturday when I do my regular broadcast is health and what kind of mental and emotional things are behind each illness. So you can ask about health, you can ask about mediumship, you can ask what's coming up about romance or work or home. Dee. Hi, Dee. Looks fantastic. Oh, good. Good. My last laptop was so old that the picture quality was really bad. So I was hoping by getting a new computer, this one would be better. So hopefully it is. And Dee, this is just an unscheduled broadcast. Hi. So if you have a question, ask away. And if you wouldn't mind letting me know, how did you find out that this broadcast was going live? I mean, I'm glad you found out, but how did you find out? Oh, cool. What do you see in my home? There's a lot going on in a Virgo. Please and thank you, Louisa. When you say there's a lot going on in your home, do you have a specific question? Are you finding spirits are in your home, or are you thinking about moving? Could you ask me a specific question about your home? And I'd be happy to do that, Louisa. Dee, I just caught you, popped up in my feed. Oh, good. All right. Louisa, mine too. Oops, I'm a Virgo. All right, Louisa, you got a question about your home, but I'm not sure what your question is. Do you want to know if you're going to adopt children, or do you want to know if you're getting a new pet in your home, or do you want to know if you have ghosts, or what's your specific question? Miss Virgo. And happy birthday. We just popped into Virgo on Wednesday. Sure, I'm dealing with the custody issue, missing my daughter, okay? All right. Well, the first thing I want to tell you, let's see, can you see that all right? She's missing you too. The first thing that I get is that, yes, there will be a struggle. Oh, you just said, and it's been 5 years. She misses you too, and there will be a struggle. It doesn't show her coming back into your home right away, but I got to tell you, if you can you see that okay? If you can keep up communication with her, it will open the doors sooner for her to come back. I really feel like just the words alone from her mom will help her so much while the two of you are apart. I do feel like whoever has custody of her is going to, you're going to get you got to wait it out. I mean, I hate to say it because you've waited so long already, but you've got to wait this out because whoever has custody of her is going to request that you take custody. So I know it might sound weird and it's not anything you're really expecting, but hang on. And while you're hanging on, if you have access, oh, her father does, okay. If you have access to her and you can send her cards or emails or pretty pictures or things for her birthday, if you can keep building her up, her father is going to turn around one day and say, I can't do it, can you take her? So don't worry, it's going to happen. And you've been very patient so far. And in the meantime, Miss Virgo, whatever it is that you need to change within you, keep working on that because you are going to be a terrific mom when she comes back into your home. But you got to do the work. We all do it. I mean, believe me, I am not saying there's something wrong with you and you've got to change. We all do. There's always something wrong with all of us. And if we recognize it and we see it, we can change it. And it looks like you're going to be able to do that. But you got to be honest with what it is inside of you that you want to change to be the best mom you can for her when she gets back. She's coming back, don't worry. And Dad will be the one asking you to take her back. So do your homework. Be the best mom you know how to. I don't care if you have to go take parenting classes, if you have to read books, if you have to find a role model, whatever it takes to put you emotionally, physically, spiritually, and mentally in the place that is ready for her. She's coming back. All right, sweet darling. Thank you for asking me that question. D, my father, Virgo, health is failing. Very strong man, keeps falling and injuring himself. He goes out a lot and lately is afraid to go out much anymore due to the falls. Mind slipping too. All right, Miss D. Has he, I got to show you this card, and I know it's really bright from the window. Hopefully you can see it. Has he already told you or insinuated that he is wanting to leave this earth plane? Has he mentioned or given you some kind of a hint that he's ready to go? Because what I see around him, I've been working so hard. Thank you so much. Atta girl, Louisa. You keep up the hard work. It'll be worth it in the end. And I'm going to say she's coming back around Christmas time. I don't know which Christmas it is, but it's December or January. So put that in the back of your mind. And as far as your dad, hello, Maureen, honey. Welcome. Hi, Kira. Oh, my God. Switzerland is in the house. Excellent. Okay, Miss D, about your dad. One of the things I see around him is that he does not see a connection with the way he thinks and the way he's thought in the past and the effect it has had on his body. And we're going to be talking about that sort of thing this Saturday on Free Psychic Saturday readings, so join us. And what I see with your dad, Miss D, oh, he is ready to go. What I see is that there's such a toxic buildup in his body that he says, I can't stand this. I'd rather go than deal with all my toxic thoughts, my toxic history, and the stuff that didn't go well in my life that has really hurt my body. Now, if he says he's ready to go and he's not interested in doing the healing work, I mean, this man can come back from this. If he's willing to go in and, I don't know, maybe he has a conversation with God, maybe he has someone he admires that he can open up to. If he's willing to go in and say, God, I made a lot of mistakes. I wish I hadn't done that, and asks everybody that he's ever had a part in their pain to forgive him, I'm telling you, this man can turn it around. But it's hard darn work. And if he's not willing to do that, then sweetheart, you have to be willing to let him go with love. And you know, none of us want to see somebody getting ready to pass over. There's so much life and so many things left to do, if only. But if this man doesn't want to do the hard work to get the toxins out of his body and he is ready to go, then whatever lessons he was supposed to learn in this lifetime that he wasn't ready to face, he'll come back and do it again. I'm sorry for your loss, Dee, and I do hope and pray that he says to himself, I've still got strength enough left and I'm willing to do the hard work. Hey, Kathy, that's Kira. Thank you so much for helping people. I can see you and the quality is perfect. Oh, thank you, honey. Everybody who can see Kira McKenna there, she's from Switzerland. She is the best artist. I swear she could be doing things for film. She's such an awesome artist. Okay, so I'm doing an unscheduled broadcast, and I usually do this on Psychic Saturday mornings, pre-Psychic Saturday mornings, but here I am trying out my new computer. So if you've got a question, please post your specific question along with your birth sign, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, whatever your sign is. All right, Nick. Hi, Nick Bell. Quality looks great. Perfect. I'm so glad I got this computer. D. Latta, he had 3 bad marriages. Well, you know, we all have problem marriages. Hopefully we can stick it out together and resolve whatever problems there were. And if it's not possible, then perhaps he can go back and talk to the women he was married to and make his amends. Maureen, are you going to have a baby? Or, oh, thank God, are we going to have a baby in our near future, and will it be healthy, Aries? Miss Maureen, is there a new baby in your near future? Are you paying for a baby? Are you getting in vitro? Are you paying for pregnancy help? Are you adopting? Because it says that if there's going to be a baby in your near future, there's money exchanged. And I'm getting that it may take longer than you thought. Here's what I'm seeing. Swords always represent weeks, so it could be 9 weeks, and I'm not sure what near future means to you. For some, it means tomorrow. For some, it means in the next 10 years. My son, who is a Gemini. Oh, okay. Oh, are they paying for in vitro, or are they adopting, or are they getting some kind of a what's that called? Fostering a child? It's interesting. Your Gemini sun, your question is not about you. Please be specific. Your question is not about you, it's about your son. Is your son going to have a baby soon? Do I have your question right? Haha, no, might be pregnant. Your son might be pregnant. Oh my God, Maureen. um, I'm gonna have to come back to your question. Please post it again. Give me your, well, I know your first name. Give me your sign, your son's first name, his sign, which I know is Gemini, but I need his first name, his sign, and your specific question. Will my son and his wife be pregnant this year? Something specific, please, because I got if it was you, you were paying to get pregnant. Nick Bell, I have a question. I've been in an up and down relationship with a man one I'm in love with. As you can no doubt sense, things have taken a dive, to put it nicely. Matt is a Scorpio, and I'm going to be together again without the crap. I'm a Virgo. Apologies for the novel, and thank you for all you do for people. Okay, Miss Nikki. You and Matt, the Scorpio. Okay. Here. Can you see that okay? Oh my gosh. There we go. That card means one and both of you are very childlike in your relationship. Now, we all know that, I'm going to use myself for an example. We all know that when we get into a love relationship, we bring baggage with us. And if we don't take care of that baggage, it influences the relationship we're in. Nick brought baggage. You brought baggage, Nick. Matt brought baggage. And when it takes a dive, it is a red flag that says you've got to look at your past, your history, and all the crap you brought with you into this new relationship. When it takes a dive, it's always a signal that we haven't cleaned up our past. Now, a lot of us who, and I'll use myself as an example, like I promised, a lot of us have really difficult histories in love, in the family we grew up with. We drink, we drug, we gamble, we cheat, we do a lot of things to overcompensate for the crap we never cleaned up. So when you have a Virgo and a Scorpio together, you have a Virgo who really wants to get it right, really wants it to be perfect, and doesn't often leave room for a work in progress. And interestingly enough, a Scorpio is very similar. A Scorpio says, if we can't get it right, I'm out of here. They're the first to bail usually. So what I would encourage in this relationship before it goes any further, Miss Nikki, oh, I think the broadcast had gone potato on my end, probably the Australian side of things. Okay, you can come back to this and hear it later, so I'm going to say it anyway. What I would recommend for the two of you is to clean up your past. I don't know what your histories are, but I know it's influencing this relationship. And a Scorpio and a Virgo could go long haul, the long distance. They've got what it takes to keep it together. If the Virgo says, okay, I'm a work in progress, and so is the Scorpio. And if the Scorpio says, no matter what, I'm going to stay and we're going to work this out. I am not going to bail out because that's what I always do. And then I got the thrill of a new relationship, and pretty soon all the I'm going to say it, all the shit from our background that we didn't clean up, it is going to bubble to the surface because it's going to demand that you look at it and take care of it. So I hope that helps. Maureen craves snow. Yes, correct. His wife, I don't know her sign. All right, Miss Maureen, here's what I need in one post. Your son's first name and his sign, I know he's a Gemini, and his wife's first name and your question. Just put it all in one post. Oh, hell no, not me pregnant. My son, who's a Gemini, his wife is pregnant. There are health issues with her, and I want to know if all will be okay. All right. Here's what I get around the health issues for the new grandchild. She really needs to be honest with herself about this pregnancy. Either this pregnancy caught her by surprise, or she was thinking, yeah, sure, maybe we'll have a baby, but later. There is something in this marriage and this pregnancy which is causing complications, and it seems to be about timing. And what I would recommend, I don't know her name, Gail Robinson, oh my God, you're live. Hi, Gail, welcome. Yeah, it's just a test run on my new computer. Maureen, what I would recommend for the daughter and the son, the daughter-in-law and the son, is to sit down and say, okay, the timing may be off on this pregnancy, but here it is, and let's be open to it, because I really get with her, something's bothering her, and she is not open and welcoming to this baby 100%. And as a result of that, there's problems with the pregnancy. The way we think, the way we feel, all contributes to our health. And when we're pregnant, to the health of the baby. So that would be my recommendation. I don't know if I suspect it was the timing. And I think if she and your son can sit down and say, okay, so maybe Maybe we thought we'd have a baby in 2 years and instead we're having a baby this year. Let's deal with it. If those two can do that, you're going to see the problems, whatever health problems she's having in this pregnancy, turn around and the baby will be fine. Do you happen to know if it's a boy or a girl, or do you want to know? Okay, thank you. She's diabetic. Her name is Kaylee. Okay. Well, honey, when we're diabetic, oh God, this is going to be a good subject on Saturday when we go live. Saturday's program is all about our thinking and feeling and how it contributes to our illnesses. When we are diabetic, it's always a history we have not dealt with that was not a sweet history. And if all of you are familiar with Louise Hay, she's pretty amazing. She did a great book called You Can Heal Your Life. And she says spiritually, mentally, emotionally, these things all contribute to our wellness or our illness. And when we have diabetes, we are looking for a sweet life. Oh my God, we are so tired of having a bitter history that all we want is something sweet. And that's how it manifests in diabetes. So I would say with your daughter-in-law, it's time for her to let go of the past. She might need help doing it. Maybe she can talk to your husband about it, her husband about it. I don't know. But that diabetes comes from a very bitter past that has not yet been resolved. Gail, I missed your live Saturday. Hopefully I will be free this Saturday morning. Atta girl, Gail. Don't know the sex of the baby. Okay. D, I have one of Louise Hay's books. Is it the book called You Can Heal Your Life, D? God, it was such a wonderful book. And when I got, this is kind of a little bit of an update about what to expect on Saturday. When I got cancer the first time, I went to her book, Louise Hay's book, You Can Heal Your Life. And in it, it said that cancer is the result of long-held bitterness, anger, resentment, and hatred. I said, oh, bingo. And she really helped me look at what had to be fixed in order for the cancer to go away. So I hope all of you can tune in Saturday. It's 9 o'clock Arizona time. It's called Free Psychic Saturday Readings, and the topic will be health. So come with all your health questions. And we're just about out of time here. Does anybody have one last question? Quick. And if I missed you, you scroll out of my field of vision if you had put a question up earlier. So ask it again if I didn't get to your question, okay? So my name's Kathy. I'm your healing psychic. This is Facebook Live. And see you Saturday, sweet pea. See you then, Maureen. If you haven't already, do subscribe to my Facebook Live videos, and you'll be alerted every time I go live. Sometimes I go live in weird times like this. And if you have not yet, go to my YouTube page and see all my videos. It's called A Godly Psychic. That's at YouTube. And my website, which has all of the forecasts for this coming month for all of the signs, is called agodlypsychic.com. Gail, Aquarius, will I ever win the lottery? Oh my God, sister! What is it about us Aquarians and the lottery? Here's what I get. Get in there. Yeah, if you want to win the lottery, here's what it's going to take. I don't know what your spiritual practice is. Maybe it's prayer, maybe it's meditation, maybe it's Buddha or God or nature, whatever it is. Go there and see it as already done. Simple, huh? Okay, you guys, love you. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Every Saturday morning, free psychic Saturday readings, 9 o'clock Arizona time. See you then. Bye bye.